many patients are there? We are getting about 60 sometimes, 60 patients a day.
Are you going to give us first before we ask questions?
Yeah. We will just wait for the technical disease controller. He's coming on his way. We just send one list to go and pick him up. I think he's on his way.
Can we do some administration stuff? Is there anyone?
Yeah, you can go in there. Okay. We'll be not enough staff, so we're just leaving it. When we have enough staff, so. So at the meantime, we are just keeping the drugs here. Drugs and HIV results. It's confidential. We keep it confidential.
Data-data orang yang terinfeksi HIV/AIDS perempuan.
This is toilet. Patient's toilet.
Mana untuk pasien?
Yeah, for me. This is where we autoclave our things. Come.
This is for our
Yeah, toilet, bathroom. Examine for females, for males, Timothy and Dominic examine.
Ini pasien laki-laki dengan perawat laki-laki atau konselor laki-laki, yang perempuan dengan perempuan. Satu orang bisa mempunyai keterampilan konselor, kemudian periksa pasien, periksa lab. So one person can have 3 skills as a counselor, as
Okay, that's the student. You come here. So he's the finalist student, Gorka School of Regional, Helens Regional School of Business. The finalist. So he'll be here. He was here for 3 weeks, and he'll be finishing by Friday. The next week he'll go into class. They just come in. We have plenty around Eastern Highlands. They know that they're living. They come from all over the place.
How you promote that? How you promote the people that there is a STI clinic? Jadi bagaimana
No, it's a public issue. We don't promote. Our work in here is to just get the patients, single patients. They know that. They have that knowledge in them that there's STD clinic here, there's HIV clinic. So they come.
Because in Indonesia, STD clinic is closely with stigma and discrimination. It's very strong.
dangerous place or whatever.
Yeah. Look, in here too. But they have that knowledge that if I go and get treated, I'll be alright. So they just come in. They flood in.
Jadi karena mereka pikir daripada ini mereka datang berapa bisa lebih.
They don't have that scared or shame or just nothing. They just come. They know that they are sick, they will come. And
tingkat risikonya pada masa yang datang periksa yang rata-rata masa HIV.
Are there mostly high risk group coming here, or just people feel at risk they come here?
Yeah, at risk they just come here.
Do you have also outreach program?
That's not our job. Our job is just to get patients, examine them and treat. There's an outreach program or NGO groups around the place.
Mereka program hanya pemeriksa dan publikasi.
More questions?
Okay, I think we'll go outside because the disease controller is here already. He's out there. So you can open that door and we'll go.
Okay. Yeah, down. Okay. This clinic here, Broadcasting Clinic, has been built in 1996 with the assistance from OSAI. Klinik SDI ini dibangun tahun 96 dengan bantuan dari OSAI. But before the construction of this clinic, we used to have a room in the main outpatient, and we used to treat our patient as the main outpatient, just like other health facilities throughout the province. Sebelum dibangunnya fasilitas ini, mereka menerima pasien di ruang pelayanan umum bersama pasien yang lain. We, at the management level, we have decided to build this clinic further from the outpatient, further down. But we designed a small survey for 100 patients, and then we did a survey just to find out whether the patients either where they want the clinic to be located, and 99% decided that through the survey that they want the clinic to be within the outpatient area so that they can come in with other patients as well. They don't want the clinic to be separated so that they don't want people see them as STD patients. Manajemen di sini pikir untuk memindahkan pusat SDI itu agak jauh dari sini. Tetapi setelah survei dengan 100 orang, 400, hampir 99% bilang lebih bagus pusat SDI ini dekat sini sehingga ada pasien datang langsung bisa langsung ke lokasi ini.
Dan juga tidak dibedakan.
This Goroka clinic is one of the best tree clinics in the country. One of the best tree clinics in the country. Goroka yang terbesar, tiga terbesar di PNG. With very experienced and very committed staff. Dengan staff berpengalaman dan berkomitmen. What are the other two? The other two clinics you said? Mostly Mount Hagen. What was Mount Hagen and so in this clinic we do everything that could be done for STD case management. That is examination, treatment, health education, counseling, partner management, follow-up, and everything is coordinated from this clinic. Semua kegiatan yang berkaitan dengan
came in to support us and need assistance to Papua New Guinea to help us with the program. Now, support project we can have 7 components. Well, we go from the people and the people of the component. But 2 can answer component where we play now. In our country to see whether we might respond back proper well to the epidemic here. I research this.
How many people are there?
We will just wait for the technical disease controller. He's coming on his way. We just send one day to wait. I think he's on his way. Yeah, you can go in there.
STI cases, including HIV, is also a priority. And we emphasize a lot of patients, our workers, the confidentiality should be maintained at all times. But our education and awareness for STI, particularly STI patients, to come at the early stage to get treatment because of the problem of HIV is emphasized.
Yeah. And then, do you have a program for the mother-to-child infection to prevention?
Yes, in the hospital and at the antenatal clinic. We do have a program there. Yes.
Yeah.
Similar.
Who are the target for serosolvent?
High risk, for the high risk subpopulation is clients from STD clinic. For low risk subpopulations, antenatal mothers. As well as our confirmed TB cases go through antenatal pregnant mothers. From all the 20 provinces. When it's reactive, we send them out to Port Moresby for final confirmation.
So here only three kind of tests, yes?
Only one test.
In the provinces, only one, serodia test.
Oh,
Serodia antibody screening test. And then when it's reactive, we send them out to Port Moresby for Western Bloc. I think most of them, particularly in this in Goroka, because it's a small town, they come here. But in Port Moresby and Ley, they go to VCT centers.
Jadi ada perbedaannya kalau di daerah sini kelompok high risk groupnya, kelompok risiko tinggi untuk pekerja seksnya datangnya lebih suka ke sini. Tapi kalau di Port Moresby mereka lebih suka ke VCT center.
Well, the average is from the minimum is about for 2 years, and the maximum is about 65. The highest, the oldest is about 65, but the most affected age group is from 15 to 45. The most productive age group.
15 to 35.
45.
Many people already been infected or diagnosed with HIV.
In?
Up to now.
You said how many? I can't.
800. Jadi 800.
Only those who comes through our health system. But there's more infected and dying in the villages. Who do not come through the health system, their infection are not reported. Oh. 1999.
Oh, tahun 19.
No, June 1989.
2 years after.
2 years after Port Moresby.
What we are trying to do, we just trying to show that we are not just in the community, but we are in the hospital. And then we come to the community. So people can see that we are there, and then also they are in the community. So, it's a Christian organization.
Sebenarnya adalah organisasi Kristen
Serving mankind without discrimination.
melayani manusia tanpa diskriminasi.
It's not just the churchgoers, it's the community.
Tidak hanya melayani umat yang datang ke gereja, tapi juga
So the salvation ministry statement, it says, how to God and to man.
misi statement dari misi sebenarnya adalah hati bagi Tuhan dan tangan bagi manusia. Hati God dan God.
So you see that's very HIV-AIDS, problem 14, but we have other programs in the social services where, it says the community, but HIV-AIDS is one of them.
Jadi HIV-AIDS itu salah satu program pertama untuk masyarakat, tapi juga
So when you see people with HIV, they are affected physically, spiritually, and psychologically.
And it was built in 1998. Okay, before I go on behalf of the financial hospital, I would like to welcome you all, the Indonesian team, to come and visit our clinic. Sorry. Okay, in here, this is is a rural hospital. Our base hospital is in Goroka, and this is the rural hospital. And we have almost everything that we can function. But because due to some problems, part of the hospital has been closed down temporarily, and we are operating 8 to 4 o'clock.
Rumah sakit ini rumah sakit rural, sedangkan rumah sakit pusat di Goroka, dan karena mereka tetap operasi tapi karena beberapa kendala mereka untuk servis yang lain dan hanya start dari jam 8 sampai 8 to 4.
Another district. And we have the training, it's the paramedical students on the other side. They come in here to do their practical.
Jadi karena ada tiga.
HIV-AIDS section is under the district health, which is directly under the district administration of Kainan district.
Klinik ini berrelasi bahwa klinik apa Christmas atau distrik Kainan itu mendapat koordinasi langsung dengan distrik.
We also have other sections which are also under district health. The HIV-AIDS is directly under disease control.
Kami ada beberapa kontrol center termasuk dengan distrik health center dan termasuk klinik juga.
Other settings and other components of the district health are maternal child health, which is MCH, the antenatal mothers, and the baby clinic. And the other component is family planning and nutrition, aid post, health centers, and day clinics. They are outside of family. We work closely with the NGOs, non-government organizations like Salvation Army and Save the Children. We are Kainan too. They are our counterpart. We network together. So in here we screen the patients or our clients who come in for HIV-AIDS screening. We have a laboratory across there where we do the screening. So we collect the blood here, we screen the patient. If they're reactive, we send a second specimen to Port Moresby, our national capital. And then they do the final confirmation test there. And then they send the result back to us, and then we leave it up to the Salvation Army counselors to do the counseling, and then they break the news to the post 3 months for the results to come back to us. It depends on the money for us to transport it here to Goroka and then Goroka down to Port Moresby, because a registered person has to take the specimen down on the plane to Port Moresby and then bring the results.
So from Moresby. So what do you do with the patient?
Before collecting the specimen, the blood, we do pre-test counseling. Maybe the Salvation Army people, or we have the girls here who have been through basic counseling. They do the pre-test counseling and then collect the blood, and then send the specimen. We do the first test here. When it is reactive, we know how many clients or patients are reactive, so we send the specimen over for confirmation within that time, because our government doesn't allow us to tell the people that they are positive, because it might be false positive sometimes. So we wait for the confirmation until when they confirm the result, then we break the news to people. Within the meantime, we just wait and see. We don't do anything. The family know that our test here has been reactive, so it could be this, so they are aware of it. We let the counselors know that these people are reactive, so they keep an eye on them. So when they are sick, then they do the basic home care. So because you can see our country is different. People are living in the remote areas, most of the people, bulk of the population. So we ask them to come here to collect the result, which is better than us going out or giving them a call or something. So we ask them to come see us after 2 weeks. So by doing that, we keep in touch with them every now and then.
Whenever the sample to the postmortem speed, how many negatives?
Okay,
then what this is when it is reactive here, when you send the sample on postmortem, how many of those reactive ones can positive?
Okay, it's not always, because most of the times it's positive, but I'd say it's 99% are positive and 1% false positive. So which means it's always positive. It's free. Everybody free here.
So what this
doing that, so maybe she can explain.
They support our people living with HIV. They are employing them at the office. They are employing the people living with HIV to use them to talk about HIV, to build their capacity. Oh, okay, that, yeah. So UNDP is doing that, and also they are involved in our leadership, training the leaders to take ownership of this HIV. Because if the projects go, so these outside donors support us to implement our program. Yes. We have UNDP, you, and OSAID. But OSAID is the main one. This one, UNICEF, they work with us. These are the ones who are located in our office. We have one office. We work with private companies, government organizations like the health department, education. We work together to address this issue in our country. They've diagnosed that in mostly the first 6 cases. But our statistics, I don't have a copy right now, but when you look at it, there's a lot of migration, people moving around. So the first must be from the highest or from somewhere, but they were there. So the community will tell them that they can no longer use the river, that they can't wash there anymore. And then quite often this person who will donate have very bad skin rashes, and now they stop washing.
Biasanya orang kampung larang mereka pergi mandi lagi di kampung. Lama-lama si pasiennya kulitnya semakin keriput dan dia tidak mandi lagi.
So we have this as a bucket shower, so the carer can collect water from the river, bring it back to the house, and this can stay close to the house.
Dan dari itu tentukan alat mandi, airnya bisa dibawa dari kali dan
So now the person can wash every day, and they don't have to leave, they don't have to walk a long way from the house.
dan mereka tidak perlu jauh dari luar dari rumah.
You just fill it half hot water, half cold water to make it warm.
Sedikit panas sedikit tapi dingin.
And we have a pulley where you can use it on a pulley system with a rope, or people just use it on a tree branch.
Bisa pakai patrol ataupun juga pakai tali biasa di dalam.
And then the person can just shower. So the rope is long enough that when the person is too sick to shower themselves, their carer can also shower.
Jadi kalau pasien tidak bisa mandi sendiri, airnya itu bisa mandikan.
We also tell people to build a shower room out of bush materials just close to the house so they can shower privately. And the kit also includes some black plastic where they can put it around the bush materials for waterproofing.
Selain bahan dari daun-daun, dinding, kalau mandi darurat bisa juga dipakai plastik.
The other thing that's part of the personal hygiene kit is the washing stick.
Bagian dari kesehatan higienis pribadi itu adalah alat lengkap pembersih.
So the person with AIDS can no longer go down to the river and wash their clothes, and
Pasien tidak bisa sekali lagi pakaian,
so they can use the washing stick and they can wash close to the house.
bisa gunakan alat ini dalam dekat rumah.
You just fill the bucket with water, put your clothes inside, put some washing powder, and you just pump.
Tinggal masukkan air dan sabun dan pakai
almost, and he got me blood my sour when something don't make him. Nah, because you
Maritimnya, kami singgah.